Well, hello there folks, and welcome to Hearts of Iron 4 Together for Victory. I've been wanting to do a certain playthrough for a long time now, and clearly you know by the description, you know why you're here, and we are looking forward to this so much. Obviously, we're going to start in 1936, so we can have more time to conquer the world and make sure that the purge doesn't happen. I mean, if you've been following my channel for a while, since I started playing Hearts of Iron 4, which was of course before it was released because I had the press code, you'll know that the only major power I've played was Germany, and I went communist in that playthrough. And there's one playthrough, however, that I've been wanting to do for a very, very, very long time, and that is a Trotskyite Soviet Union playthrough. Why? Well, because Stalin, I don't know. You know, he's not exactly the nicest of people, and I don't personally agree that he exactly represents socialism or communism in any shape or form. But, anyway, yes, let's begin. Honestly, this just wasn't my first playthrough, because when I got the press code, I kind of tried it out, and the event was still sort of buggy and it wasn't firing. So that's why I've been waiting for so long, and now I also feel more confident with the game, and I feel like I can really take on a major nation. Also, you know, I feel like people always play the majors when games are released, and I kind of avoided that, which was good, because, you know, people liked seeing Sweden, Yugoslavia, Bhutan was pretty cool. And the last playthrough we did, what was that? I don't even remember. Was it... No, I've never played as France. Oh, India, of course. Also, before we begin, maybe we should make sure that we set it to regular. I mean, veteran, I don't think I'm up to that kind of challenge yet. And I know the Soviet Union is a pretty easy country to play, but since it's my first run and we're going to be going through a civil war and all that shit, let's go for regular. And we're also not going to go for historical foci, because that's just sort of dull, and we want to see different things happening in this world. We want a little bit of a challenge, right, since we're going to be intervening quite a bit, hopefully. Ironman World Union. Yes, that's a perfect name, I think. Wait, oh my god, I think they added... Maybe this wasn't Together for Victory, but okay, listen to this. I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm going to now select a few units. See, they actually speak Russian, so that's pretty cool. Reminds me sort of, gives me a Total War feel. Now, before I go messing about anything else, let's just have an overlook of the focus tree, because Trotsky actually takes a while to return, and it's sort of a little bit of luck as well. In the beginning it was a lot more luck, but now they've sort of fixed it. The thing is, I'm not allowed to choose a Great Purge. And Trotsky can only return after 1938, I believe. So we're going to have to wait with that. And then once Trotsky has returned, we can do the permanent revolution and go down that path. But otherwise, we'll have to, you know, think finishing 5-year plans, increasing our research slots, you know, that sort of stuff. That's what we should be focusing on. Externally, however, I think we might actually... probably either attack Finland or go to war with the Baltic states or something. Sorry, I was being distracted by a ghost there. I thought maybe Trotsky was knocking on my back there for a second. Knocking on my back. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, damn. The Soviet Union is so big. So many armies to deal with. I finally divided them up into 4 theaters. Obviously, you can read that, but... I also have generals and marshals for all the units. I hope I haven't missed any. Oh, looks like I have. And of course, this time I'm actually finally gonna go for mass assault. We're not gonna research it right now, but once we do, that's the line I'm gonna go down on, even though I do love myself some superior firepower. The Soviet Union, of course, always fares better with some mass assault tactics. I could release a bunch of nations, but of course Stalin wouldn't do that, so we're not going to do that. We might do it as Trotsky later, just because, I don't know, it'd look pretty cool, I guess. Although, nah, they're so small. At least these ones I wouldn't release, but maybe Ukraine, maybe. Or rather, the Ukraine. Let's do the 5-year plan, because I really want to get the extra tech. Tech is so important. It's so vital. That extra research slot is going to come in handy. These parts, however, I'm not so certain about, because once we do the Stalin constitution, I wonder if we're going to go for propaganda, which gives us some national unity, which is great, or if we go for armor division attack and Zhukov. Oh yeah, no, but this is for individual people, right? Okay, I don't know. It's just that research time minus 5% is also pretty good, and the extra research slot down there. Ooh, it's a hard choice. Now, I know this is quite risky, but we're already gonna start boosting popularity in France because, well, why not? I know Trotsky is still not around, but let's do that instead. Also, the Spanish Civil War will fire, and we're gonna intervene in that and try to make sure that the Republican forces win. Sun King, non-aggression pact, wonderful. Oh yeah, China looks totally different nowadays. It's been updated quite a bit at the starting phase, because before, I think, I might be totally wrong here, but Nationalist China basically starts off with, or used to start off with at least Guangxi click there, and Shaanxi, I believe, not certain. Never actually played in that region of Asia, or at least paid attention to it. We played as India, but that was, you know, we kind of focused on becoming independent, which went sort of smoothly. We just started World War II. Iran, I'm really sorry, but I'm gonna have to declare war on you, actually. Or rather, we'll fabricate a claim, and then eventually we'll declare war. We'll have 60 days, but you do have a lot of oil, and I think holding Iran is quite nice for us as the Soviet Union. We'll be able to sort of cut off East and West from there. The 5-year plan is done. What next? That is the question. Move industry to the Urals. Oh, we have to be at war. Right. Armament effort. Army experience completion 70 days. Yes. Right. This one. Joseph Stalin questions Iranian sovereignty. As you all know, my episodes tend to be very fast, but I don't actually think that we'll be seeing Trotsky in this particular episode, which is quite unfortunate. I tend to like to flip my ideology within the first episode, because other playthroughs are always like, oh, let's go communist, and then it takes several episodes before they actually go communist as, you know, a different country. Italy took one state, Ethiopia was annexed. Poor Ethiopia. Holy shit, that 35 national unity, that's... I did not realize that. That is crazy low. And so it begins. The event should fire any time now, and of course we are going to send our tanks there, even though we don't have that many. The battle for Spain has begun. We'll generate 2.8% threat. Sounds good. Let's send them over. To get that extra research slot over here, we actually need collectivist propaganda. That was sort of dumb of me, but at least we have armament effort. The question is, if we choose this side, though, we can get research time minus 5%. The two generals, including Zhukov, will become experts at certain things. We'll gain a 3% increase in recruitable population, and another research slot down here, plus a political power, aviation cult, and the new Soviet man, which allows kamikaze strikes. However, over here, we can actually do one research slot, infrastructure, plus some political power, and production of rubber, which is very little, and then over here only 0.5% recruitable population, some construction speed, and air experience. However, over here we gain a national unity plus 20%, which is very nice. But as long as we never get Moscow, I mean, I don't know. This is harsh. I don't know. Let's go at least for Stalin, the Stalin Constitution here. Concentrated industry, always much nicer than underground and dispersed stuff. Oh, I love tanks. I absolutely love tanks. Even though these are only light tanks, we are going to crush them. Oh shit, I think we've been surrounded here. let's open up to free trade. We sort of need that. It's pretty important. Now, socialist realism, collectivist propaganda. What was it we were gonna do? Right, down here. Or should we go for the political power first? You know what? I think we're gonna try to rush the research slot. Oh, I hate myself so much. I sort of rushed this, played on speed 5. Never done this bad in the Spanish Civil War here. Alright, 5 tank divisions were just overrun. Wow, I don't even know what to say. I'm actually really bad at this. I thought it would... I've never... Wow, the fascists, they have something. They're doing something, I'm sure. Yeah, they've probably sent volunteers. Italians, what about the Japanese? Have you sent volunteers? No, but I guess the other countries haven't actually sent any volunteers to Spain, which sort of pisses me off. Of course, they're democracy, so they can't, but oh my god, I never expected that. But hey, at least it's sort of realistic, right? The Republicans lost in Spain, Stalin sent a bunch of supplies and money and stuff, and well, of course he executed a bunch of people, especially the anarchists, but yeah, we're probably gonna fail with the whole Spanish thing. It's a pity we can't actually go to full war economy yet. I'm pretty sure that when the game was released, you could actually go full war economy, even under 15% war tension. But let's go for partial mobilization at least. Let's see. Yeah, let's go for that. Positive heroism is done, and the Rhineland has been remilitarized. I wonder how many divisions, 18 to 42, and we have what? 1 million? Yes, good. I know that the Spanish are gonna lose here, but let's send them some airplanes. They're probably losing because of me, because I'm so incompetent, but you know, we're playing as Stalin still, so it's fine. It's realistic. Wow, this is probably the shortest Spanish Civil War I've ever seen. Holy crap, that was tough. Well, at least the justification is done, and I think we're almost ready here to declare war. These two are ready. They have basically nothing. They have no allies, and this will raise the tension by just 4%, so it's fine. Tanutuva is a thing. I totally forgot about that. Welcome. Join the war, and Mongolia wants to join. Sure, go ahead. I think we're also gonna go for formation flying, or rather battlefield support on the air front. What else do we need to research? I guess we need some infantry equipment. Yeah, let's go for that. And of course the Germans and Italians are kind of pissed off at me, so they join in the war. I like how communism is going up there. I wonder, you haven't added... interesting. So apparently there's no real difference between taking all states and puppeting in terms of the tension that will create. Being Stalin, however, I think I'm gonna go for taking all the states. Also, mostly because of a border thing, you know, I think it would look nicer. No offense, Iran, but yeah, you're joining the Soviet Union. But once we do have Trotsky, we're gonna start doing lots of puppeting and liberating instead. So let's go ahead and end the turn and be done with it. Finally, the extra research slot is available. Or rather, we're gonna get it because we just did socialist science there. And then after that, I think we're gonna start to go down the anti-fascist diplomacy. Maybe we should already have done that, but you know, I think research goes first. Also, there's someone drilling the floor above, so if you're hearing some drill crazy thing going on, I'm sorry about that, but yes, I can't do much about it. Anyway, Operation Z, East Fortification, Tanutuva, Poland, North of Japan. Common turn though, but that's anti-capitalist. Ooh, I don't know. I'm still waiting for Trotsky. Ah, the Anti-Communism Pact. That's cute. Anti-Soviet Pact. War with the USSR, befriend Turkey, alliance with Spain. Yeah. We're not on historic mode, but it seems like everyone's still doing the historic path. Naval rearmament and South America over there. If I was playing any other nation, I would actually be boosting ideology in the United States, but I do want to have some fun. I know that the United States is crazy powerful, but once we do defeat fascism and Britain, I mean, it's gonna we need to invade the US, right? We need to have some challenge at least. Also, yes, with socialist science, we just went from like 800,000 to 5.7 million recruitable people, and we're still on volunteer only. Holy crap. And let's go to war economy. So it was sort of a waste of power there, but fine, whatever. Hey Mao, what up? Let's be friends. Japanese buildup. A failed raid, a successful raid. I don't know if this could actually... Ooh, Japan gains national unity, so not us. You know what? Let's spend some political power here. Alright, let's start going down the rail network there. Also, the Hindenburg disaster just fired, but I'm so used to it that we don't care. This time it was also historic. It burnt, so there was a disaster. Naval rearmament, Central America. What are you doing? Shadow scheme. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Wartime civilian military factory, industrial royal factory, secret weapons. Okay, that's fine. What about the French? Defensive focus. Wonderful. And you already have 48% communist support. Good. Failed raid. Our raid across the Manchurian border against the Japanese forces massing there was a failure. The enemy caught our forces in the pincer movement, and we took heavy casualties before we managed to disengage. Minus 20,000 men. Yeah, I don't care. That's fine. We do lose political power though, but some army experience is always good. Oh, damn. Okay, we'll just have to wait some days until we have enough political power again. Amelia Earhart just disappeared as well. I don't know, I just click things away. Oh my god, stop drilling. That's really annoying. Oh, the PCDI actually requires all of these three. Okay, well, I don't mind. The Marco Polo Bridge incident, and so it begins. Soon there will be war, I'm certain. Let's add some engineer companies to these divisions here. Mountaineers, I don't know. Actually, what are your widths? 18? That's stupid. Like, what the hell happened there? Let's actually, or let's make it 20. Let's do. Is that +1? Ooh, what if we do remove that, but we add artillery instead? That's what I usually do. No, that's still 19. 22. Okay, that's really weird. Yeah, let's just do, because artillery is slower, so let's do 18 + 2, like that. It happened! Japanese build up on Chinese border. The conflict in China is worrying, of course. I just hope Japan fails for once. They always seem to win nowadays. No. Yes, ocean-going navy. Let's do that. Chiang Kai-shek and Mao Zedong have formed the Chinese United Front. Well, congratulations. I hope you do well. Seems like that won't be the case, though. Kalinin, 15% national unity? Pretty sure I'll take it, yes. Now, I don't know what the French did. I don't think they banned the Communist Party, because there's usually an event that shows up when they do that. But communist support has gone down. I guess they probably took some sort of event that screwed them over a little bit, like Communist Revolutionaries minus 10% there, yeah, or National Unit 10%, which is bad for them, but it's temporary, and eventually we will win. Defense in depth. Let's do that as well. I know it's 240 days, but the land stuff, or the land, what's it called? Land doctrine stuff is actually really, really useful. And the drill continues, but found the PCDI. I'm not actually sure what that stands for. Sorry. Let's see. The Pax Americana. Let us hope for a lasting peace. Well, that was fast, America. I had no idea you could do things so fast. Anyway, French, still Navy focus. Nationalist Spain, collectivist ethos. I can't... Oh, no focus set, really? We might have to wait a while, because it's just fired. Anyway, let's go for Anti-Fascist Diplomacy and get a relation bonus with the French, the British, and the Americans. 210 days, holy shit. So it's 1938 and still nothing has happened, but I'm gonna start crossing my fingers. Normally it's like 1939, 1940, that's when Trotsky comes back. It's gonna be sort of tough because we're gonna have to actually go through a civil war. However, Kalinin is really helping out with that national unity there. I swear I chose non-historic and somehow they still like doing the exact same thing. Anyway, what are you doing? Germany, demand the Sudetenland. Oh, why? Let's see, what are you doing? Fund the Navy. Brazil. Oh, what about Italy? Are you... Oh, no, still... Albania is still around. Let's send some airplanes to China. See if it helps them out. I really hope it does. The Munich Agreement. No war this year, then. God damn it. Come on, game. I wanted different things to happen, not to be crushed by Germany. Division recovery rate, plus 8% also. In Theorist, we can hire Zhukov and do land doctrine. Where is he? Where's Zhukov? There you go. Mass assault minus 10%. And daily army experience gain. I mean, this other guy, minus 7 in general, but since we are already on mass assault, this is pretty awesome. Finland's going for political effort. I really hope they go for internationalism, but they could go nationalist, or they could probably go liberty and then neutrality, since they are already neutral. I don't really know how the AI calculates how to choose a focus, especially, you know, when in non-historic mode and as a minor nation. Communist China, here's 3,000 probably tons, I don't know, boxes of weapons for you. We do have quite a lot of infantry equipment. We will lose a lot, but still, I feel like it's worth sending some to fight back the Japanese. China, I intend to actually help you. I'm gonna send some troops over. The 4th International of our era for our union. Interesting. Okay, maybe this is when things start firing off, hopefully. Let's go ahead and improve the Stalin line. Finally! Yes! We need Trotsky. Okay, I'm gonna read this. I'm sorry if I screwed this up, but we need this. This is nice. Although countless people have been executed and imprisoned as traitors and counter-revolutionaries over the past years, leading positions have been largely safe. They have not been exempt from suspicion, however. With the creation of the 4th International, Stalin appears possessed by the thought that the closest to him were never truly on his side. Those who try to gain his trust have further fueled this idea to cast themselves in a better light. The current situation is one of exceptional irony. The distrust within the current administration has rendered it unsustainable, and a coup is now imminent. Some party members are arguing that reinviting Trotsky and turning the purges on Stalinists could minimize the damage of the civil war that will ensue. Can this plan, which has been the General Secretary's greatest fear for years, truly be executed? A minor civil war, a massive civil war. A minor civil war. We need to invite Trotsky back. Claims in the Baltic. Let's do it. The Fate of Czechoslovakia. See, I swear, I put this thing on non-historic, right? Remember? And somehow, everything's just falling into place. Soyuz class. Ooh, a ship that's gonna go to space. The world may never know if Stalin's paranoia was targeting the right people, or rather he made more enemies trying to exterminate every Trotskyist in the party. what is known is that what he feared eventually came to pass. Today, Leon Trotsky re-emerged as having returned from his exile, and with the support of several influential party members and the NKVD officers, launched a coup overthrowing Stalin's rule. The former general secretary was attacked in his home with an ice axe and was swiftly executed along with several of his supporters. Oh, this is hilarious. Thanks, Paradox. The irony there does not escape me, and I hope many of you. Tearing down the cult of personality he built will take will take time, but the people know now at least that he was not immortal. One of the few survivors who managed to escape was Ivan Konev. The fierce supporter of Stalin has managed to gather some support and declared war on the Trotsky government, an attempt to take back power from the and fulfill the vision of Comrade Stalin. Leaders come and go. So yes, lovely. Boom. Click. And there we are. Message from Russia changes their war. Declare war. Of course, we are going to use everything in our power to destroy them. I do believe... Oh, look at that flag. It's pretty nice. Anyway, they have quite a lot of divisions, but we should be able to crush them. No problem. And we've bypassed a bunch of stuff. Our volunteer forces are back in transfer. Our plans are laid out, and Stalingrad should fall within a few weeks. But we have our glorious Leon Trotsky himself leading the revolution. Subversive activities cost minus 30%. Justify war goal time plus 15%. That doesn't matter. Political power gain, not that bad, considering that if we use it all for subversive activities, things should be alright. Now, claims in the Baltic, we'll let that finish. However, as soon as we get that, we're going to go for a permanent revolution and go down this tree, of course. And partisan suppression, I don't know if we want that, but we've bypassed these two at least, so that's good. Baltic security, daily communist support in the Scandinavian countries. Yes, please. Mengoku has capitulated. Wonderful. I guess our help there sort of went well. As soon as we're done with Russia, though, we will send supporters again. Also, I realized the minus 15% political power with Leon Trotsky. Ugh, terrible, actually. And Kalinin actually disappears once, which is pretty terrible. We actually only get like 2 guys for Trotsky here, which I don't. It's pretty shit, to be honest. There should be a lot more people. Oh, and Zhukov is apparently purged as well, even though I don't necessarily agree with that. Second Vienna Award. Ugh, stop, please. Hungary joins the Axis, and so it begins. Poland joined the Allies. Oh, good, thank you. Italy joins the Axis the day we defeat the Russians. Ugh, okay. Ooh, let's breathe. Division attrition and effect on our partisans. Yes, please. However, even though the opening phase of this game did not go at all as planned, the French are still bourgeois. They're joining the Allies probably, and we have not convinced the Finnish or anyone else to join us yet, except Iran. We're gonna end this episode right here. Yes, because tension is in the air, 50% in fact, world tension, and war is looming over Europe. It's gonna be exciting. We're gonna see what we can do. This is actually a lot more difficult than I expected, but you know, it's the Soviet Union. I think we stand a good chance to defeat the Germans and the others, as long as we ally up with the bourgeoisie, even though we have Trotsky now. But yes, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. This has been GameGabster. I'll see you later. Bye bye.